make it party policy, and it was also in our 2010 manifesto. Now, those of you with long memories will remember that David Cameron famously mocked the policy until, in coalition, the idea was taken up through meetings with Conservative ministers who eventually agreed to make the change. Now, this policy change for ordinary people, particularly low-paid women, has been an amazing and effective way to help families and part-time workers and low-paid workers. So, for her outstanding contribution, this year's winner of the Patsy Colton Award is made to the amazing Lizzie Jukes. To some public office and have demonstrated excellent service to the party well above and beyond the call of duty. Now, the winner of this year's President's Award spearheaded the fight for equality for over 50 years and was one of the first people to publicly advocate for legalising same-sex marriage, and in 1979 led the commitment for the Liberal Manifesto for Gay Rights. He set up, you're working out who it is, he set up and ran one of the first helplines to support gay men, which now runs as an LGBT support centre in Leicester today, and he has been involved for most of the remaining decades of work with that. But more than that, he was the first openly gay man to hold national office in a UK political party. He was a political advisor to Robert McClelland MP and vice chairman of the Young Liberals League, and his influence and example were the most important reasons why the Young Liberals and the Liberal Party accepted the reality of openly gay lifestyles in normal social and political settings, which, by the way, probably included the first men dancing with men at discos in the 70s. This was truly groundbreaking. Many, many Liberals look to this year's winner as a fount of knowledge in the fight for LGBT rights, and he serves as honorary patron of LGBTQ+. The party is immensely grateful for the important work that this special man has done over the last half a century in fighting for LGBTI rights and helping others to do the same. So here, to receive his award, please welcome to the stage the very special and wonderful Bernard Greaves. Of an outstanding member of the party who had never been elected to public office. And this year, the winner of the Hamlet Smith Award is a nationally recognised businessman and entrepreneur, and I have to say was nominated by many, many people for his tireless work against fighting racism. He reaches out to diverse communities that are underrepresented and has successfully launched a Black History Month campaign that went viral in the party, passed diversity conference motions, and transformed our party's approach to race equality. Now, described by those who nominated him as a man of integrity and candour who works very hard. I'm terribly sorry, I think that's an understatement. I just don't know when he stops. He is a man with infectious passion, a role model for members of colour, and particularly for future MPs. One person described how he is helping others flourish and find their path in the party as a black, Asian, minority ethnic person. Our winner is the chair of Lib Dem Campaign for Race Equality. Please welcome to the stage, Roderick Lynch. Now for the Belinda Award, which is awarded to recognise the efforts of our staff working for our elected representatives in their local areas. Now, this award winner joined the party in 2012 as an intern, was promoted to organiser in North Devon and then North London, and then became the campaign manager for Twickenham, Richmond Park and North Kingston. During this time, our winner has achieved incredible results in the 2018 local election victory that saw Richmond Borough go from 14 to 39 councillors. And she was agent to all the Dem candidates in that election. And just in case you thought that wasn't enough, in the elections a year ago, our winner was at the same time elected into the seat that was known as the safest Tory seat in the borough. Not resting on their laurels after 2018, this year she returned to North Devon to help former colleagues with their campaign, which resulted in more Lib Dems on North Devon Council and taking the council to no overall control, as well as to increasing the Lib Dem vote percentage in the by-election in East Sheen in Richmond in London, helping deliver one of the highest Lib Dem votes across the country, which helped us secure 3 outstanding members of the European Parliament in the London region. Now, as a councillor, she has been instrumental in the year that she's been a councillor in getting the council to adopt a new anti-domestic violence policy that was cited as good practice by our Home Affairs team in the House of Lords. Our winner was described by those who nominated her as an inspirational team builder who just empowers colleagues. It is my immense pleasure to welcome to the stage Alice Bridges Westcott. Alice, come up. There are so many people, in addition to our hard-working members and activists who've received awards today, who deserve our thanks for putting on such a fantastic conference. Yet again, we've seen the highest number of members attending conference for the first time, 900. So from all of us here, a huge thank you to all the staff here at the Bournemouth International Centre and the Marriott Highcliffe Hotel, who've hosted conference, exhibition, fringe, and I think perhaps most importantly, the conference bar. Thank you. Special thank you for your generous donations to the Bournemouth Food Bank for their fantastic work in the community and the support that they give to local families in crisis. Please applaud yourselves. Thank you also to the team at Business Events Bournemouth for their support in the run-up and during the event. And as always, we are supported by fantastic suppliers who care about the success of our conference as much as we do. Chris Dan and the crew at Quirk, they make this fantastic stage set and always go above and beyond the call of duty. Aztec, who not only keep our HQ teams online, up and running, but also our fringe events running smoothly, as well as Nuruddin Al-Huji and Darren Rivet, who've done an enormous amount in the background too. So Sean Beavers and his hard-working team at Ford and Bailey, who helped deliver such a successful exhibition. And special thanks, as always, to the fabulous Claire Edwards, Harjit Jagdev and Peter Shilston, our British Sign Language interpreters. Many thanks to John Russell, who is our long-standing official party photographer. And we are supported throughout by SPA Security, who ensure that we run a safe and secure conference, and who, as always, have shown great humour and professionalism all week. This conference wouldn't happen without the ongoing support from all our sponsors, exhibitors, advertisers and fringe bookers. They are so important to us and we look forward to working with them again next year. Thank you. And I want to give a big thank you too to the Federal Conference Committee, Federal Policy Committee, to the utterly amazing stewarding team under the leadership of Mike Ross and Jodie Frappin. Thank you. And to the parliamentary staff, the Whip's office, and all those working across our party, from local party organisers to regional and state party staff, who may be invisible to you, but we know the work they do. Thank you. And that also goes for the HQ teams who work behind the scenes to deliver press, policy, operations, international visitors, training programmes, and so much more. Thank you all too. And last, definitely not least, the conference office itself, led by Susie Murray, Diva Bozzoni, Wilma Robinson and Hannah Bacchus, and their fantastic team of volunteers, including Tom Behrman, who have all worked so hard over the last few months to deliver another fantastic event for us, but most of them are new to the party, and I think they've done a brilliant job. Just before I hand over to Mike German, I just want to say a brief word about welcoming Jo Swinson to her first conference leaders speech. Now, I've known Jo for many